and welcome to another stream with us, with myself, JC Bricks and Builds, and Kevin Stephens at Kev's Plastic Scales.
Afternoon, people.
Yes, we are going to be carrying on with the locomotive model kit builds, where I'm doing the BR52 by HobbyBoss in 1/72, and Kev is carrying on with the Occre 124 Stephensons rocket. So what are you going to be doing today then, Kev?
I should be going on to start putting together the firebox. There may be the odd time where I will be muting because a tiny little bit of sawing, a little bit of sanding. That's the only thing with the wooden kits. But yeah, they're great fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, just to give you more of an insight as to what goes on within these kits.
Ooh, sounds interesting.
And also, we will have a bit of fun while we're at it.
Oh yes, good banter, good laughs, and jokes, whatever else we want. So yeah, but yes, I will be carrying on with doing more of the chassis that I've been doing, working on the pistons and the gas cylinders, and then hopefully probably making a start on the cab itself. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how much we can do today. You never know. So yeah,
certainly will be.
Yeah, but yes, if you want to support us, you can by going over to bricklink.com/JC Bricks and Builds, where if there's any Legos, if you're interested in the Lego side, if there's any Lego bits, pieces, parts, or sets that we have in stock that you may be interested in, feel free to purchase on there. If you want to help out and support us on the channel, you can by going over to patreon.com/JC Bricks and Builds, in which all the proceeds that are contributed on there with the different separate tiers, it will come back into the channel, whether it's another model kit in the future or the Lego builds and other things like that. You do get early access and sort of up-to-date things that are on there before you get onto they come onto YouTube. Behind the scenes stuff, some sneak peeks, as well as stuff that won't be ever seen on YouTube or anywhere else at all. We do have the affiliations with LesDiy and Webricks as well, where if there's any mock sets or pieces that you're after from any one of those, then you can by clicking on the affiliate links down below as well. And we also have we are doing the chance of doing 3D printing as well. Now, one of my recent 3D prints I will obviously bring down and I will show it on the camera, but that I've done for my other half. But if there's any 3D prints that you're interested in, let me know what you're after and we can work out a costing as well. We do also have mugs as well that you can see in the background, just there behind my airbrush, of course, just there. Because if you're interested in a mug, then feel free to contact and we'll arrange something with that as well. So I think they've had enough of looking at my ugly face. What do you think then, Kev? Would you go down to Cam?
I think we ought to go down to Downcam and get things started, I think.
Yeah.
And then you can catch up with your chat.
Oh, yes. We shall crack on with chat. So, right, I'll move the camera down slightly first. So, yeah, before we crack on, I jumped the gun here completely. Thanks for reminding me on that one, Kev. First person in, it was Jackie at Jacqueline Crazy Art in saying, "Afternoon, James and Kevin. Have a great show. See you later." So, thank you for coming in as well, Jackie. And Kev said he will be the one giving you the gold star this time, Jackie. So, yeah, it's whatever Kev said. He's going to be doing it, not me. So,
he'll be open.
We've then got Daniel at Dream Builder in saying, "Good JC and Kevin all in chat." So, welcome, Daniel. Hope all is well, buddy.
Afternoon, Daniel.
We've then got Dominic Cuckoo in saying, "Hey, good afternoon." Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Dominic.
Hope all is well.
Nice to see you about this afternoon.
We then got Daniel saying, hey to Dom. Oh, there's a bit of an echo there. Kev, I think you got the audio for the stream on, mate.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
Hold on. How's that?
I think it should be all right. Yeah, that sounds all right.
Yeah, that better.
Dominic saying hi to Daniel, and there we go. So that is all everyone caught up in chat. So yes, I was saying about 3D prints as well. As you guys know, I have a 3D printer, and something that I've recently done for my other half is a little toothless dragon. The little toothless the dragon. It was a little some of the techniques that I've done on this was a first for me, doing the waves and doing the tonings on the wood for the ship itself. But yeah, that was a nice little build. That was, you know, something like a 3D print model can be a bit of a mojo buster, so to speak. If you get bored, a little bit tired from building kit every so often, then a 3D print build can be a bit of a savior. So yeah, we've got all the details on his saddle as well. But yeah, that's what's come along. And Kev, you've been seeing me do this in the hangout, haven't you, mate?
Yep, you've it's come on nicely, actually. Very nice indeed.
Yeah. But yeah, I was a bit iffy on some of the colours to use, but it's come out a lot better than I thought.
Yeah, but it's just paint, James. You can go over it and try other different techniques.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, it's quite easy one to get to there.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a with the wave. It was just basically a base coat of the flat white, and then airbrushed sky blue, in various places and things like that. And then when it came to the ship itself, just do some dry brushing.
Yeah,
that came out quite nicely. I thoroughly enjoyed that. So. Dominic saying, Kev, I ordered the motorbike, got it Saturday the 8th here. Oh,
very nice too, Dominic. You will have fun with that one. That was the resin kit I showed you the other day, James.
Oh, yeah, it looks as though he's going to have fun on them.
I've noticed. Good afternoon, Panzer. How are we?
Afternoon, Panzer. Hope all is well, mate.
Yeah.
And saying, hi, Panzer. How is the puppy dog? Yes. I've heard the puppy is doing very, very well. Right.
This could be true.
Yeah.
This could be very true indeed.
Yeah. So far, we've had no bad mining or anything like that. This puppy is well trained and very good.
Yeah, and he's getting on well with the putty cat.
Oh yeah, very true. Loves playing around with the putty cat as well.
Yeah.
Fans are saying puppy was dropped off at the pool. Oh dear. Oh dear. Not that type of puppy. We're on about your golden, your Labrador puppy. Right. So I've got to work on my pistons today.
Oh, James, has anything happened to you today?
Has anything happened to me today yet?
Yes, or have you been hiding?
As in which? What do you mean by that?
Well, it's April Fool's Day today.
Oh, no.
Pranked you yet?
No.
Mind you, it's finished now. It's after 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
It only works before 12.
Very much so. Very much so. That is true. Anything after 12 o'clock is non-existent, apparently. They're saying, hi,
like
Yeah. Nah.
Or is that prehistoric?
No. We've got Panzer saying hi, JC, Kevin, Daniel, and Dominic. Daniel saying hi to Panzer, and Daniel saying not a cool one, mate. So yeah, he was saying that to the Toothless the Dragon. So yeah, I'm glad that you guys are liking that as well. So yeah, something different. Like I said, it's a bit of a mojo buster. Helps out with carrying on and things like that. Even if you just use them as a paint mule, you know, just practice your paint techniques on them.
Yeah, it's good for that.
Yep.
That is the advantage.
Oh yeah, definitely. Right. Okay. So
You know, it's like with us with a lot of the plastic kits. One of your very old kits that you've done, or they're always good. Never throw them away. They're always good for as a paint mule for trying different techniques on.
oh yes, definitely. On E10 and E11. So I've got two of these to make up. So that's always fun, of course. Right, so that's all the parts for that one there. And then, okay, so of course, haven't asked the questions already, but how's everyone been? What is everyone up to? If you're not up to much, what's the plans for the rest of the day? And also, what's in the belly and what's on the bench? So what have you guys been doing?
I would imagine Panzer is possibly sorting out a bacon roll or a sausage sarnie.
Oh,
Wouldn't surprise me.
yeah, very nice.
I actually had a small bowl of Frosties.
Oh.
And
I'm not going to do Tony the Tiger.
and yeah, just before we started the stream, I had a bit of fruit loaf, and that kept me going through until we get finished. So
yeah. All right. Okay. So just sand all the horrible pieces off. Get rid of those. Of course, we are mixing and matching on the Tuesdays and Saturdays so far as well, because I am still doing the Lego. Doing the Hogwarts Express build.
just noticed in the chat that Panda has put, I'm sure that headline, Russia takes charge of the UN Security Council, is an April Fool's gag. Yeah, I would imagine so, very much.
Yeah. It's one of those things of like, yeah, you wish.
Yeah, very much so.
Okay. And of course, as well, like I said, if you guys want to become a patron, you can, and you'll be able to get access of all the things that I've said previously. But you'll also mean that you'll be able to come on the streams and come and join us for a bit of a laugh and giggles and banter and whatever else you want to call it as well. So who knows? We may have quite a few people come in.
Yep, certainly would be a good bit of fun.
Oh yeah, definitely. There we are. So we've got all of those.
Oh, Panzer's going out for lunch.
Oh,
Hope you have a nice one, Panzer. Have an enjoyable day.
oh. He's saying belly empty, going out for lunch shortly. Bench prepping for the group build. Beverage, coffee plans. Have lunch. Yes, of course. We have the group build starting tomorrow over at Festa 67's workshop, in which we are doing the tank transporter builds. So it's going to be quite an interesting one to see how it goes, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be a good bit of fun. I can see some people, possibly getting them done fairly quickish, but you got until the 30 New Year's Eve to get them all completed by. So you don't say have to rush them. You can take your time, enjoy yourself, and you can do them as you want. There is no restrictions on. I believe Max is going to be Gaslands in his one up.
All right.
That would be very interesting to see.
Yeah. Daniel saying cleaning the bench for Ross's stream tonight. Oh, pimpage. Still feels my man cold, so felt better yesterday, but got back today. And he's saying fiddling a bit with my Gas 66 oil tanker and might do some DeLorean. Haven't got the stickers yet, and belly left some leftovers and just cracked a beer. Oh, yes. They will take up to, I think it's 14 days to sort out. So I've got in contact with Lego for the UCS Hogwarts Express, just so I get the proper stickers, really. And I got the email saying that they were being sent out, but I have to wait up to 14 days or something like that. So yeah. And then Panzer saying, alas, it's not an April Fool's gag. Russia has begun a month-long stint as leader of the UN. Oh dear.
Interesting.
That could be interesting, couldn't it?
Yeah, very.
There we are. So get that bit on there, like so. And then we've got Marcus in saying, good afternoon, James, Kevin, and all in chat. So afternoon.
Afternoon, Marcus.
Hope
all
you're
doing well, bud.
So yes, you're seeing something different on the stream this time. I'm not actually building Lego. So this is the second part of the model kit buddy build. So yeah, been quite interesting. Last Saturday was quite nerve-wracking, wasn't it? Because I haven't done it. Well, okay, I have done it before on Colin's stream, but never done a kit build on my stream before. So yeah. Daniel, if you finish your Gaz in burnt out colours, it will be very topical. And he's saying hi to Marcus. There we go. And then Daniel saying, hey, bro. So he's saying hey to Marcus.
Yeah, it's another good thing that, families can all join in doing the same kind of hobby. It's
oh yeah.
In other words, you're sort of like, as we would say, reliving your childhood.
Yep.
Like they say, as model builders, we never ever grow up.
Exactly. As Colin says, he's still 5.5.
Yep.
Whereas Fox, he's just a princess.
Oh,
He keeps blaming me, so or keeps trying to blame me, but yeah.
yeah, but it wouldn't be right if people didn't blame you, James.
Yeah, but at the
You
end
should
of the day,
know this by now. We've been telling you it's your fault for so long.
yeah, but most people have the right to. Unlike Fox, he doesn't have the right to because we hardly see him. So, yeah,
Well,
he makes the appearance in certain places once every year or twice every year.
oh,
Yeah, no, it's all good laughs though.
that's what it is. It's having fun and enjoying yourself that is the main part of the community that we have.
Yeah, exactly. Daniel saying, haha, diorama with a drone drop. Yep. And then Pad saying, a princess with a sore shoulder. This is true. This is very much true. I cannot disagree with you on that one. So, yeah. Right. Okay.
Good afternoon, Matthew.
Yep. We've got Matthew in saying, afternoon, ladies. I don't know who he's calling ladies, but yeah. It must be that
You've been
Yorkshire.
to your model. Have you? Sorry, James. You carry on.
I said that must be that Yorkshire in him, wasn't it?
Well, yeah.
Ladies. But no,
Have you been to your show yet, Matthew, or is that a job for this afternoon? Because Matthew was going to be attending his first model show. He was, or is, taking his boys with him today.
see, if you didn't say boys and you just said to his model show, then I could have said something else then. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to. And then Pan's saying, hi, Matthew. And he's straight in there saying, how was the charity shop? Yes, because we all know that he likes to haggle with a charity shop with a £2 kit down to £1. That was funny that night though, when he said about that, or last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you kind of said that. You do know we're going to be using this as ammunition against you. Nah, that was
Wouldn't be right if you didn't.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not as bad as most people. Mentioning no names, Panzer.
Ooh. Are you trying to start a war up again, James?
Oh no.
Oh, no. Yeah, Captain Mannering.
I would not do such thing. I would never ever do such thing, would I? Would I do that? Nah.
Well, you would have a good go at trying to do something like that.
Nah.
See, you're digging yourself into it more now, James.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I don't know what you mean, yeah.
Exactly.
We know.
Do you?
We've had enough of this experience of you in the evenings in the hangout.
Ah, right, okay.
You just
Oh,
jump in.
here we go. Look, Matthew's in saying, just got back. I got a bargain for £1.50 down from a Oh, okay. Come on, spill the beans. What was it? What was it supposed to be?
That sounds like a special one there for PJ.
is going to be where it's like, I'm not telling. I don't tell anymore. Just wait till Colin hears this. That's
I don't think it's Colin that it will affect. It will be PJ.
Cool, the way PJ reacted, like, you what?
Yeah.
That was funny though.
But then we all know what Yorkshiremen are like.
This is true. And Paz is straight in there with a question as well, saying, more importantly, what did you get for £1.50? And he's saying the Revell McLaren Mercedes. Oh, which one? Is that the Lewis Hamilton and Jenson Button variant, or is it the one of the older ones? Because I think there was some other ones that like the Mika Hakkinen and David Coulthard one, and then there was Montoya and Kimi Räikkönen version, I think it was. So you had I think it was a 1999 McLaren, the 2000s McLaren, or the 2010 McLaren. Do. Right, so because if it's the 2010 McLaren with Lewis Hamilton and Jenson Button, then yeah, you got that at a really good bargain. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
But yeah, a fiver would have still been better. Okay, so that makes no sense. Right. Let's get these pieces off a minute.
Just let that section.
Ah, the Mika Hakkinen version. Oh, okay. So the old 1990s. That's a good kit, though. Not a bad kit. I did have one, but yeah, it didn't last very long, unfortunately.
What did you sit on it?
No, I put it in storage, and it was one where you just basically clip the wheels on to like a pin, and yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a bummer on that one. Pan saying rubbish, James. £1.50 pizza, £5 any day of the week. Yeah, but you don't need to haggle on a £5 kit when it's worth more. That's the thing, you see. There we are. Right. Okay. So you should get those two stuck together. So these
we'll let that set.
For the boiler.
Doesn't take long with this Dulux Materials Speed Bond glue. It's doesn't take long with that at all. I think its grind time is 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is quite handy for a PVA wood glue.
That's not too bad then.
Especially when you're doing stuff like this.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that one. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Got hiccups starting already. That's not good.
Is that what it's called now, James? New name for it, hiccups.
Shh, nobody knows. Right. There we are. Okay. That is that. All that done. And then what we then do is we are basically connecting these up into the gaps here, if they will, of course. Pan saying half a mo, James. Who was the clever clogs that got a bargain gumpler kit from his local charity shop? Yeah, but the woman didn't even know how much it was worth. So, you know, and it was the way it was stacked or packed up into the box as well. You know, I'd never done a gumpler kit before, so it was sort of like, well, okay, something new.
Yes, I think the lady in the charity shop must have noticed you had a mug written across your forehead, James.
Oh no, the thing of it was though, it was quite funny because there was a Lego set in the window that they were asking 100 quid for, and at the end of the day, it wasn't really worth that amount of money, because when it first released, it was not worth that much anyways. Probably worth about 40-50 quid brand new when it came out. Okay, it's retired, so yes, the price does go up, but the saleable value of it only goes up to about 70 quid.
Yeah.
So I basically went in there and said to her, oh, you know, what's the lowest you could do? And she goes, oh, you know, this is the lowest because this is what it's going for. Questioned her, okay, where did you get your pricing from? Of course, they get it from eBay on what people want to sell the kits from. Which is the thing that kind of bugs me. It's either eBay that they look at or they look at Amazon. Amazon is a bit of a, yeah, I don't know, bit of a wash away really, because the price on there is extortionate.
Yeah, to a degree. It's like if you put something, if you put it sort of like in your basket and then save it for later.
Oh yeah, the price will go down. These aren't going in.
Yeah, sometimes they go down, sometimes they go up, and they can vary every day.
Yeah. But no, I mean, it was, she reckoned that she was from a toy store or from a toy shop in France, or we used to work in a toy shop in France. And she said about, I can't remember what the name of the toy shop was. And when I got home, I had basically searched it up. It's like, okay, yeah, she's telling the truth about the name of the toy shop. And she said, oh, you know, I was a manager there. I know nothing about model kits, but yet they sold model kits like Revell, Airfix, and a different brand as well. It wasn't Tamiya, but it was something else. And yeah, it just amazed me where she's like, oh, I don't know anything about kits, and she came out with this bag that had Lego in there, and it had the Gumpler kit on top of there. And that was one thing that sort of caught my eye. I was like, oh, okay, that looks pretty good. I said to her, how much are you offering for it? She didn't even, she goes, oh, I don't know about model kits. have it for a couple of quid, and that was it. So I took it. Yes, I could probably use it for greebles and whatever else, but yeah.
Yeah, she had your hook, line, and sinker there, James, I'm afraid.
Yeah. That's the only problem with the charity shops down here, though. They tend to look at stupid pricings of things. It's like, really?
It's the same everywhere, James, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, do you
just
remember?
got to be strong enough and say, no, I'm not paying that silly price for it, and just walk away. Be prepared to walk away.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a few years back, they had some 1/18 die casts, and these are the old 1/18 Baragos. And they were trying to sell them at like £30-40 a piece.
Yeah.
And I went in there and said, look, I'm a die cast collector. Sorry to say this, but these are not worth it. A different manager at that point, of course. And they wouldn't budge. So a week later, they then knocked the price down because they didn't sell. Knocked them down to £19.99. Okay, not too bad, but still not for what they sell for.
Yeah.
And still didn't sell. So a week later, they put the prices down again, £9.99, and they all sold.
Yeah.
So, because those ones used to go around about £12-13 each. So,
yeah, you go to a lot of these sort of like model shows and trade shows. You got the odd traders there. They would skin you alive. You won't get no bargains out of them.
yeah.
But a lot of that is to do with the venues.
Yeah.
Because when they used to have Model World on, which used to be February time in Brighton, I used to go there with the remote control cars, and also with the train club that I used to belong to.
Yeah.
And we used to exhibit there and do stuff and all that. And the traders just filtered out, and they couldn't get any money to run the show because they were wanting to charge the traders something, absolutely extortionate.
Yeah.
It was a very popular show. It was a 3-day show. The place was packed.
Yeah.
But like, by the time you looked at the traders that were traveling down from all over the country, by the time they paid hotels and everything, and then they were charged something like £1,000 a day to be there.
Yeah.
The show. That's what it cost them. So a 3-day show, it cost them £3,000.
Yeah.
So like, you've got to try and make £3,000 on what you're selling, on your out of your profit margins before you start making any business. And they just, by putting the prices up like they did, the traders just stopped, and it killed the show in the end.
Yeah, I think it just depends. Like, obviously, with the charity shops, I think it depends where you go, really. Because I could go to Great Yarmouth, where my mum and dad live, and there's been times where I've seen some stuff in there, and kits have been very good pricings. You could get a kit for a couple of quid, or a £5 or something like that. But up here it's just ridiculous. I mean, do you remember a website called Atlas Editions, or a company called Atlas Editions, where you could get like these die-cast models from, whether it's cars, boats, planes, and things like that?
Excuse us a minute, James. Just a quick catch up in chat. We've got Jeff from Candygram for Mongo in.
Okay, welcome, Jeff.
Welcome.
Welcome, mate. Sorry, we're in a bit of a, get too carried away with a convo. So yeah, Pans is saying hi, Candy hugs, and Mark is saying hey, Candy. Pans is saying at least Matthew leaves the charity shop with a bargain. James leaves with a turkey. What's that supposed to mean? Why is that supposed to mean there, Panzer? But yeah,
cold turkey.
but no, there was a thing that you could go online to called Atlas Editions. You could get die-cast stuff from, and
Yes.
one of the last ones before they went bust was Corgi, and they did some like Corgi dinky cars or something like that. There's a charity shop here next to Game or something like I think it's next to Game, and in the shop window they've got some World War II planes that actually came from Atlas Editions themselves.
Yeah.
I think it was sort of like the first one would be 99p, just obviously one of those ones to lure you in, and then after that there'll be about $6.99. And
Yeah,
there are
much the same as the part work stuff that they do now.
yeah, but no, they're asking about £15-20 a piece for these planes, and it's like that's not how much they're worth.
No, it's
They're not worth as much as the genuine Corgi ones, which Atlas Editions tried to make an example of, saying, look, these are as good as the Corgi ones, but you will get them at a cheaper price for one.
yeah, but 9 times out of 10, James, you look at it, people, if they want it, they will pay that sort of money for stuff. You know,
Yeah,
the price is what people are prepared to pay for things. It's
yeah. I mean, I kind of find it a little bit disheartening as well, to be honest, because you get people out of the kindness of their hearts giving stuff away for absolute nothing, basically.
yeah,
And
but then
you've
you
got
have
them going, this is how much this is worth. We're going to sell it for that. It's like, you get this
you
for
have
nothing.
got the other issue there, James, is like our shopping centre down here in Lancing. It's
Yeah,
yes, it's mainly all takeaways and everything else. There's a
yeah,
few other shops, general, but it's the overheads they're charging.
yeah,
Them they are absolutely ridiculous what they're charging, and they're charging these charity shops like £1,000 a month rent.
yeah,
So before the charity gets anything, they've got to
yeah.
take that sort of money to cover their rent without anything else.
Oh, yeah,
And I feel sorry for some of these charities when it comes to
yeah,
that. Yes, people do like get stuff, given to them and everything else and all that, but
yeah.
people don't realise how much they're paying just to be in that location.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
It makes it
See
very,
now,
very
Matthew.
hard.
Next time you see a kit in there, that's £2. You can't go for £1. You got to think what they've got to do.
Well, that's it. People don't think. I know with the economic situation that we're in at the moment,
Yeah,
it's a different ball game, and everybody's watching pennies. It's like
mm.
there's a local, say, craft shop. He's also a dry cleaners, and I know he can't afford the rent and everything now. So now
Yeah,
that craft shop and dry cleaners, we're not going to have anything in Lancing now.
no,
Jackie used to get a lot of her wool and bits and pieces and all that from there, or when she, like, even diamond art kits or whatever.
yeah,
But now you're going to have to, like, travel 5-6 miles to go to a blinking Hobbycraft because you've lost a little local community store.
Yep.
You know, so it's forcing more and more people out of the town. It's like Lancing itself is classed as one of the biggest villages in the country.
Yeah.
But it's got the most takeaways and
All
most
right.
charity shops in the country.
Ooh. Okay.
For the area that it takes up.
Yeah.
But you know, and that's all it is takeaways or charity shops now.
Yeah.
Here in Lancing. There used to be a shoe shop that we used to have 2 jewelers. They've all gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, apart from the other days, like, you know, when you used to have Woolworths
Oh yeah.
in there and whatnot, it's killed the town centre.
Yeah.
You know, and then they moan that nobody's using any of the shops. There's no one about because no, everybody's just getting on the bus to go. You have to go to Worthing. They've got rid of all the banks, so there's no banks now in Lancing.
Oh wow.
You know, and I feel sorry for the elderly generation. You know, some of them don't know it, ain't got a clue on online banking or anything like that.
Exactly.
But you know, you just feel sorry for them. You know, they got to go sort of like a 10-mile round trip now to get to the nearest bank if they want to go and do their banking because they don't understand how to do it electronically.
Yeah. I think that's a bit disheartening, to be honest. We've got David at Spoon Glue in saying lurking is busy. Welcome, David. Hope all is well, mate.
Good afternoon, David. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well.
Yep. Hope all is good, mate. I'll get those pieces off. But yeah, it's just the economy these days, though, isn't it?
It's been going on for years, James.
Yeah. That's the only problem. Right, where's my ace brew? There.
You know myself, I'm not very technology. You know, if Jackie has to show me everything, you know, I ain't got a clue. You know, even on the PC here, I haven't had it that long, and it's a very big learning experience.
Yeah.
But I'm getting there slowly.
Oh yeah, it's all a learning curve, mate.
You know, I've got to get there and get my resin printer set up, and then I can start getting files to make additions to my dioramas and so on.
Yeah. We've got 10 people in watching, Kev. Thank you, everyone.
Ooh, very good people. Thank you all for coming in. Very enjoyable.
And if you haven't already, drop a thumbs up if you're liking what you see. Let us know what you think as well. Give us your guys' thoughts. All right, so glue those two together, and then we'll go like so.
Yeah, and let us know if, or say, possibly what you would like to see us build at a future date. Maybe we may be able to get certain bits and do certain builds for you.
Oh yeah, whether it's a model kit or a Lego build.
Doesn't matter what it is, we'll have a go.
Exactly. we can all have a go at doing it all. Whatever else, really.
It's like I've built Billings kits before, you know, the wooden boats.
Yeah.
Where yeah, with those you get all your brass and your little fittings, but yes, with those kits you're sort of like going back to the old-fashioned way of boat building.
Yeah.
Where you steam your planks and everything else. It's yeah, it's you don't realise when you start, you know, what they used to have to do with it's great for the history and learning.
Yeah. Marcus is saying, don't forget the thumbs up, people. Yep.
Yep, thank you for that, Marcus.
Much appreciated.
Very much so.
Lets everyone else know that we are here building the kits and things like that. And puts us up the algorithms on whatever we are doing at the specific time as well.
Please tell all your friends, come and have a look.
Yep.
We don't bite, literally.
Well, I know I don't.
I could say something to that, James, but I won't. It is a child-friendly.
Oh dear.
Child-friendly stream.
Yeah. I'm not laying myself into that one.
I think you've already dug yourself into it, James.
Yeah, probably. All right. So get those.
Wouldn't be you otherwise. Dropping yourself in it.
What are you trying to assume on this one?
I'm not assuming anything, James.
Okay, so this is a bit of a...
I think Panzer could vouch for that you drop yourself in it quite often. No persuasion by us.
Oh no, don't get Panzer involved.
Doesn't take much.
There we go. That's that one on there. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, and then make sure that is the right way. And that goes that way there. Onto that way. So question for Marcus, have you done any more for your Sulaco yet? Any more sorting? Or is that thing where you've done your a little bit of sorting, you put it away, you keep looking at it, thinking about it, look at it, and they're like, yeah, I'm not going to keep doing this. Just want to build it. You'll have to hire someone to sort out your pieces. Should have got Ross over. Should have got Ross to sort your pieces out for you. That's what it should have been done. You see. Right, Pan saying James does not drop himself into anything. He sprints flat out directly into things. No, I don't. I don't know what you're on about there, Pan.
Yeah. You may not know what you... We certainly do.
I'm sweet and innocent, me, you see, so I'm all good.
Yeah. And they're the worst ones that think they're sweet and innocent as well.
I'm all right. I'm good. Oh, no, that's... There we go. So that's the first one put into position. So we glue that in place. Of course, if I haven't already as well, I got this from Wars Models. If you guys are interested, go and check over lawyers on the website at Wars Models. They do some HobbyBoss and trumpeter kits on there. Quite good prices, pardon me, as well. If there's nothing in there on there that you see, but there is a trumpeter or HobbyBoss kit that you may be interested in, feel free to contact him and he may be able to get it. And then Pans is saying, if James is a, okay, confused on that one.
That's why you have the nickname.com.
That's not me. I don't have the nickname.com. There we go.
Marcus is saying, fair question, James. I do a bit at a time since I got fully back to work. I have so little time for himself, which has made him start thinking how to solve that. He will sort it and he will finish it.
Oh, okay then. Pan saying, if James is all sweet and innocent, old Vlad must therefore be an angel. Oh dear.
I take it it's still hectic travelling to and fro to work at the moment, Marcus. And that we do miss you coming into the hangouts and having a laugh, but we do also understand that with your situation, it's your family comes first before us, buddy.
Oh yeah. I've got these little bits here as well. And they need to be cut off.
Yeah, that's certainly a long time out of the day.
Oh wow, yeah.
3 to 3.5 hours a day. It's by the time you've added that onto your day's work as well, yeah. It's
especially if it's a full day's work as well.
I think the commuting is more tiring than the actual work itself.
Yeah. That's the only problem these days, though, isn't it?
Well, that's it.
People expect you to work, but yet they expect you to go out and work that are miles away.
It's not that. It's affordability as well, James.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at certain areas where you live, like with us, where we are less than an hour away from London.
Yeah.
So majority of our houses and homes down here on the south coast, you're more or less paying London prices.
Yeah.
You know, when you think with the people travelling to and fro on the trains, you know, you're looking at roughly £6,000 a year just for your train travel.
Yeah.
So by the time you've taken that out of your wages,
that's a hell of a lot of money.
Let alone the time it's taking.
Yeah.
That's just to like get into the main station in London, let alone messing about with the crowds and messing about on the tubes and that to get across to your place of work. And
oh yeah,
it's you know, when I worked on the trains, that was my job. I was working on the train, so I was travelling to and fro all the time. But
yeah,
that was my job. But I don't think I could have done the travelling and then like done a day's work and then travel back all the time.
Yeah.
But you know, people have to.
Oh yeah.
For the work and for the life they want to live, people do.
Yeah, and like what Panda said, what Marcus said, he's saying exactly, Kevin. So yeah. Right.
Makes it very difficult.
Yeah.
Very difficult all round.
Very much so. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do, trying to think what we've got next. I want C strut now. There we go. So C strut, C11. Put them in the orders of where they go.
You know, really, when you look at it, James, for say, for myself and Jackie to say if we were coming up to see you,
Yeah.
that's more or less the distance that Marcus is travelling one way.
Yeah, that's
so it's travelling up to you, or you travelling down to here by car.
Yeah.
Because I believe the round trip is sort of like roughly 2 hours.
Yeah.
Well, the distance for like us travelling up. But like you're travelling 2 hours, then you're doing a day's work. You're doing an 8-9 hour shift, possibly longer in some places, because like your shifts may be 12 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you're doing another 2 hour journey to come back. It's
yeah.
And then after the time you're possibly stuck in traffic jams, or you got the road conditions as well with the weather and all that to contend with. It's not much fun, really.
No. Right, B15 goes onto that one, and B14 goes onto that one. Right. Okay, so we make up these little.
But then, like, you know, you look at the prices of the properties in London to what they pay and what you could get down here for it.
Yeah.
You know, it is a bit, a big difference.
Yeah.
It does. You know, for what you get for your money down here, it is a bit better than what you would get, or a hell of a lot better than what you would get in London. But like, you know, we're an hour away from it, so we get caught half of the time with all the London pricing.
Yeah. Pan's saying, okay, gang, I'm now heading out for noms. I will catch up with some of you in the hangout later. No worries, mate.
Okay, Panzer, thank you for popping in, and we'll catch up with you later, my friend. Have an enjoyable afternoon.
And don't do anything we won't.
Well, that doesn't leave much scope, James.
Well, yeah, this is Panzer we're talking about. Sorry, did I say that one out loud?
Oh, dear.
Right. It's all good. Good night. Have a good day, though, mate. Hope you have a good time.
Yeah. Hopefully you'll have a better weekend than what you went through on your last weekend off, buddy.
Yeah. There we go. Jeff saying, ouch, Marcus, I once had a commute that took about 2.5 hours a day and it was awful. Good luck with arriving at a quick solution. And he's saying, take care to Panzer as well. Yeah, that's the only problem. Right. Oh, hello. Try and get that.
What you done wrong?
Almost dropped the piece.
That's
There
not
we
very
go.
clever. Dropping your bits, James. That's not. No,
Yeah.
that's not right to think about.
You said it, not me. There we go.
Just while I do this sanding, let me quickly mute for a while. Shouldn't
Yeah.
be too long, James.
Yeah, no, that's fine, mate.
All right.
Yeah. Putting these little plow pieces on. Get those glued into place. What is everyone's thoughts on the build? On the builds so far? Hope you guys are enjoying them. And give us your thoughts and feedback. And also let us know if there's anything else that you'd like to see us being built as well. So a bit of an idea on the next build that we could possibly look at. There we go.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, okies. Quick, run away. He's back.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so the next things we need to do.
No, so depending how I get on with this build, I may or I would like to have a go at building the Occre. They do a London double-decker tram.
Yeah.
That's in timber, and yeah, that looks a very nice build.
Ooh.
Also in 1/24 scale, so it's
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's a fair size kit.
Yeah.
But yeah, looks like it could be a nice bit of fun.
Oh, yeah. All right, that's that. That's that bit there. Okay. I'll try and get those lined up, but they're not.
So have you made a start yet on the group build yet, James?
No, I shall be doing that on the Sunday.
Yeah, I think I shall be doing that myself as well, just keeping it to a Sunday build.
Yeah.
We should have plenty of time for getting it all completed, so
Yeah. Makes it more fair, to be honest, then, doesn't it? So
yeah, you'll probably get some people tear into it and whack it all out in no time, and
oh yeah.
but yeah, it's going to be one of those builds. Good bit of fun. Yeah, yours will, in theory, take a bit longer.
Oh yeah.
That's where you're doing 1/35
Yeah.
scale, but
Yeah, I thought I'd go for the bigger scale because 1/72. I don't mind doing them, to be honest, but then it's all the smaller parts as well because yeah, it
not
depends.
really, James, because a lot of the parts you get for them are, say, for instance, a lot of the. It's not as though the parts are going to be smaller.
Yeah.
For your detail and whatnot, but you find that a lot of the detail is all pre-molded on the smaller kit, so you're not fitting quite so much
Oh yeah.
parts
I mean, I think
within. You find that then they're all pre-molded, so
yeah, I think the one that I've got, I think there's about 700 pieces in
yeah,
total. A couple of sheets of photo etch, which is always fun.
Oh, yes.
And we know one person that really, really loves photo etch, and that's Matthew.
Yeah.
He definitely loves his photo etch.
Don't we all? I enjoy it. But then, you know, I've got my little gadget that helps.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, with my microscope going onto an LED screen, or I can bring the picture up onto the PC or even onto the telly with using HDMI lead on it. So yeah, you have no problem. It's just the thing of getting used to doing something that you're not actually looking at the time, because like
Yeah.
your
Muscle.
hands, you're not actually watching your hands doing it. The art of it is to sort of like practice, make out you're painting like a miniature figure
Yeah.
without using any paint, to get your hand and eye coordination.
Yeah. There we go.
It's
We've got
it's
all
like
of that now.
I initially saw it on one of the groups that I'm a member of,
Yeah.
and like, yes, Colin at Festa 67, he's purchased himself one. Certainly makes things a lot easier for himself with his issues.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yes, Matthew, I know. I have got it on. I am watching, but I'm behaving myself.
Yep, he's
But
been a very good boy.
yes, I'd like to say hi, Elaine. Nice to see you come in. Hope you're
Welcome.
keeping well.
Hope all is well. Okay, so we want 21 and 22. These are the vacuum pipes.
Right, just double check the size of these.
That's 21 and 22 there. Right, okay. So for the vacuum pipes in.
I say 25.
Well, they have got to go. Yep, there. Everyone's saying hey to Lynn.
It's nice to see so many friends coming in today, James.
Yeah, it is. Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to have to try and drill that bit out, I think. Find a drill piece. Can't find the thingy there. So if we go with that one first. There we go.
Right, let's double check this.
There we are. Just make the hole slightly bigger. Lynn saying 10 watching and 8 thumbs up. Come on, peeps. Yep. Like what you see, put a thumbs up.
Yeah, don't be frightened to leave any comments at all after the stream's gone up.
Yep.
If you feel we can improve in any way, please just let us know.
And also let us know on a future build that you want to see as well. Oh. And as I said as well, if you do become a patron, then have a chance to come and join us on stream as well. The links are down below in the description. So if you want to come and support, feel free
just
to.
to say something, people, it's not as scary as you might think.
Yep. Well, Lynn should know that as well because she's
personally, I feel it's no different to just being in the 24/7 hangout. It's yeah, I don't realise that we're actually live at the time.
Yeah. But yeah,
which
I thought
is a nice way to feel about it.
A nice little incentive to those who support as well. And yeah, if you want to come and join us too on the stream, then yeah, that's something you guys can think about as well. Like I said, all the links to everything is down below to the Patreon. So just click the Patreon link down below, and it should direct you to that or to my Patreon page straight away, where you can choose any tier that you want to help and support out the channel. Okay, so we do have, apart from the front bogie chassis, we have the main chassis complete. That is all complete and built up, so that is ready for painting. So that is basically what it all looks like now. We've got the axle, the leaf springs, leaf springs on there that we've got, and then we've also added the gas cylinders on the front, on the top of them, and then there's support beam there, and some other bits as well, like the little plows on the front and things like that. So yeah.
Right, James, I'm just going to mute a second because a little bit of sawing to do.
Yeah, that's no worries, mate.
Bye.
Dominic saying, sorry I was gone. I'm back now. No worries, mate. Welcome back. Okay, so we are going to be making a start on the cab. Now it does say to put the clear pieces in, which is the clear film. Now I'm not going to be doing any of the clear film or any of the clear film at the moment, because yeah, you need to paint it first. So I'm going to try and build it up as much as possible, as best as possible, and then we will go and take it from there. We've then got William at Dorkosaurus in saying hi, James, Kevin, Lynn, Candy, Daniel, and Matthew. So welcome. Right. Okay. So what number do we want? We want A11. Okay. It's got A11. So we get all the cab parts out. There we are. And then William saying hi to Marcus, Daniel saying hi to Dorka, and then Lynn saying hi, Dominic hugs. There we go. So we've got those pieces out, and then we want D-strut now, which is over here, and you want D9.
Right, James, I'm back.
Okay.
Good to see you back, Dominic, and welcome, William. Nice to see you.
Okay, so just clean all these bits up. There we go. Clean off all the edges. William saying those were really nice looking wooden pedestals you had for your busts, Dominic. Yep, they did look really nice. Okay. So I've got 11 people in. Remember to drop a thumbs up. Always helps the channel. But
Certainly does. It certainly does there, James.
Yep. There we go. Right, okay. So, first things first. We get this piece here. Daniel saying, agreed, really nice, mate. And just glue this in to position. There we go. So that's that. Okay. So then what we do,
so what's the weather like up your way today, James? You got the sun out?
it's not too bad. Has been raining a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah. Is what it is though, isn't it? Typical British weather.
That's it. You can more or less say it's going to be wet because it's Easter school holidays, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can 9 times out of 10 guarantee when the kids are going to be off.
Yeah. When the kids are off, that's it. It starts raining. It's like,
Then
really?
make the most of it if it's dry. So you're taking a trip to the park this afternoon, or?
We've already been out today. Yeah, not really worth it going back out again, to be honest. It's just one of those.
Yeah.
So, yeah. There we go. That's that bit there. And then we've got this one. And that will go into position on that piece there. Oh, nope. It didn't want to go. Right, okay. Right, okay. Let's use a bit of super glue just to glue this one into place. So then that one doesn't move. There we go. That's the cab floor.
Have you got your activator yet, James, or?
Oh no, I don't need any activator to this. It's literally with the super glue that I get from Poundland, it just sticks straight away.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
It's all good. All good in the hood, as they say. Right. Okay. Okay. There we are. That's that bit there. And there we are. Okay. Dominic saying, yes, they are very beautiful. Cost a lot to get it done. Ooh. I mean, if you have a 3D printer, you could do them yourself. I dare say you could print them off yourself, mate. There we go.
That could be dangerous, Dominic, having a resin printer.
Cool. Could you imagine the amount of stuff you'd print?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I like this. And I like
He
this.
won't have enough room to put all his bits and pieces.
Oh, yeah, true.
A little bit like you, really, with all your Lego kits.
Yeah. William saying time for coffee. Some coffee, no worries.
Yes, please, William.
There we
White,
go.
no sugar.
We've got the cab built up. So we've got the sides of the cabs built up like that. So it's come together quite nicely, that has. So I might actually skip a little bit quickly as well, just to be a bit of a pain. And I shall make.
Trying to tie yourself down, then, James.
Nah. Don't know what we're on about. All right.
Haven't you taught Elise, Shania, how to skip yet?
Oh, she knows. There we go. Right, so we get these off of here. There we go. So we get the boiler together, and then that will be another one of the main pieces that we've done today as well. I don't really want to be doing too much, because otherwise be going too far ahead, I think. All right.
Right, wait for this lot to dry now for this section before I can go on to any more with that. So
There we are.
So with that section, I can't really go ahead with any more. So
Come to a bit of a standstill, mate.
yeah, on the actual train itself at the moment, but I can do a little bit of work on the base for it by staining the sweepers and
Yeah,
the actual base itself, the wood surround. It's
I'm pretty much almost finished now anyway, so I'm just basically putting the two halves of the boiler together.
yeah, it's entirely up to you, James. You know, you're the governor. You call it when you call it.
Yeah, I just want to get these two together. Don't want, like I said, don't want to go too far ahead. So yeah, let's put this together, and then that'll be it for today, I think.
Well, it's been another enjoyable afternoon.
Very much so.
And for those of you that never saw the stream on Tuesday, this is the base kit that I started work on. So yeah, it's just a matter of staining the edges and staining the sleepers, then ready for the tracks all going down, and then after that it will be a matter of giving the gravel a good wash and setting all of that down. So
Yep.
it's like really at the moment I've been trying to keep this at the moment for a Tuesday when James is doing his Lego builds, working on the base. But yeah, once the base is complete, then I can just work on the train all the time then. So
Oh yeah.
good bit of fun.
Yep. I'll just get all this lot.
Yeah, I'm going to be using some MIG Productions wash for wood. It is cut. It is a enamel type of a wash. But yeah, it gives you a very good. It's like if you were using this over paint, you can take it off with a little bit of thinners, and you can take it off with a cotton bud or an old cloth, and that's so it doesn't go too dark.
Yeah.
But no, I'm wanting quite a dark colour for this, so but yeah.
Okay, go. No worries, Lynn. So Lynn's heading off now.
Have you, Lynn? See you later, Lynn. Look after yourself. Hope you haven't got to work too hard.
Yeah. Have a good day, Lynn. Like I said, we all shall be coming to an end shortly. Just want to make sure I got all these pieces together first. There we go. So that's that. And then the last little piece. There we go. There we are. So we've got the boiler halves together. And then once those are ready, we can then just stick that on there like so. That will go on there like that. So that's quite a nice snug fit, that is. Quite nice. Very nice indeed.
Yeah, it's coming on well, James.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that done. And then once that's all ready and put together, that will then sit together on here somewhere. And there we go. So that'll go like that. And there we are. So if we bring the camera down a little bit more, there you are. That's the look of the locomotive once the boiler is on there together. So yeah. Dominic saying bye bye, Lynn. Lynn saying no wait today. I'm off going to do laundry at my friend's house. No worries, Lynn. Thank you for coming in though.
Make the most of your wrestling.
Yep. Okie dokies. So it does also say about holes as well, but that's a bit of a thin plastic. She'll have to wait and see about that. I shall check that one up later. But no, I mean, what I will probably end up doing is just going over with the chassis and painting that or spraying that in the red that it needs to be, And then I will most likely that will be off stream for that, and then I'll most likely do the same for this as well, where I basically do the black around the outside and on the inside, and then that's going to be ready for next Saturday as well.
Yeah, it's coming together nicely, James.
Yeah, it's a nice build. So, but no, I mean, I think while I'm doing this one, I can then obviously do the bigger version.
Yes.
That I'm in the middle of doing as well. It's just the amount of photo etch that is for the bigger one that's just unreal. I think I sort of underestimated on how much there would be, but hey ho, it is what it is. We all live and learn, and yeah, it's coming along very nicely actually.
Yeah, the only thing is, you know, not to let it get to you too much, and you want
Yeah.
to end up shelving it for a while. It's you're better off doing a little and often with it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing at the
You know,
moment.
like this week, you've been working with some of your resin bits and pieces, which are sort of like broken the build up a bit. Because otherwise, if you, it can kill your mojo if you're just flogging your guts out on one thing all the time.
Yeah.
You know, you want to do your hobby to enjoy it, not to make it a chore. Once you start making it a chore, it can get very hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's like recently, there's a few of my friends turned around and said, "Oh, you know, you've been doing a lot of those small cars recently. Aren't you gonna sort of get bored or burn yourself out of it?" And I'm like, "Well, no, I'm not gonna bore myself or burn myself out of it, but yeah, you just have to be careful, really." I do
Yeah,
have a backlog of resin figures that I've got to paint, but then it's just the case of once I've caught up with those and done those, it's then like, well, okay, what am I going to do next? So
the thing with the little resin fingers, you could sort of like, yeah, you're better off in some ways using them as your little mojo busters or little fillings here and there,
oh yeah,
and sort of like work on your big kits, and then like, right, time to switch off from the big kit, leave it for a week or so, and then do a couple of little figures.
yeah.
And yeah, because
Uh,
otherwise you end up going stale, and then you don't want to be put off from doing the hobby.
oh yeah, very much so. We've got Carl at Mega Models in saying good afternoon, gents, and all in chat. So afternoon, Carl.
Good
Hope all.
afternoon, Carl. How you keeping?
And we've got the one and the only main man himself, Colin at Festive 67's workshop in saying hi, folks, just lurking in background. So welcome, Colin. Hope
Good
all is well.
afternoon, Colin.
Hope your ears haven't been burning too much, though, Colin. We have been talking about you. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm enjoying what I'm doing here. So yeah, I've got the two halves of the boiler together. That's that pretty much done. I don't want to be putting the smoke box on at the moment because just in case I need to get into that to actually drill the holes out. I know there's two variants that I can do. I can do it with or without the smoke deflectors. So I shall have a proper look through and see what there is first before yeah, before I do anything else on that. But yeah, it's just basically to a point where I can just get to paint and get everything else prepared, ready for the next stage. So that's going to be fun. Everyone's saying hi to Carl and Colin. Colin saying no, been awake since yesterday. Oh, that's not good. You need your rest, buddy.
Sounds like char time.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I thought I could dry fit those pieces on there actually. just to sit onto that. So I want D30. Colin saying hi, Jeff and Dominic. D30.
Just nice to see so many people in and out today.
Yeah, it's very appreciated, very much appreciated as well. Oh, didn't mean to knock the camera there. So yeah, it's very grateful to have all you friends come in and watch. Very good friends. I want B now. B. Where are we? It's this one here. Ouch.
So this stain on these sleepers, when as it's drying, it's really coming out nice, James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Once they're all finished and clear coated afterwards.
Yeah. Dominic saying it was nice talking to you, Colin, the last time in the hangout. And then Colin saying there's a camera there, James. Yeah. kind of moved the camera down a little bit just to show you guys what I've yeah. And then Daniel saying James the camera basher. Well, it couldn't be as bad as what Panzer said about the bishop last night, but you know. Colin saying nice to see folks in the hangouts. It's yours, yes. Yeah, it's for everyone that is obviously a YouTube member or patron of Colin. And yeah, you basically get full access of the 24/7 hangout, where you can hang out with all us crazy lot, if you want to call us these. Call us crazy, of course. We know Kevin is though, but yeah.
What, crazy?
Yeah. Oh, hello. Drop that
it
piece
does
now.
help.
But it didn't say that in the fine print, but you know. or was that I missed? Is it something that I missed?
Yeah, it could be.
Trying to get that bit on there. That's not got. There we go. Now it is. But hey.
It's also going to be nice to meet up with everybody on this Colin stream tomorrow.
Yes.
For the brunch and friends. It's going to be nice with the start of the group build.
Yep. Definitely agree on that one. Couldn't agree any less on that one, mate.
Looking forward to having a right old giggle up.
Yep. Daniel saying you can team up with Marcus and do a tag team. Oh dear. There we go. Actually, do you know what? That's not too bad in that. So I will actually glue that in there because that's pretty good. Colin saying I'm the quiet one. Are you sure you're the quiet one then, Colin?
Compared to Fox, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. If we have to make a comparison out of with Fox, then yes. But but yeah, no. It's good to have you. It's good to see you in the hangout though, mate. Like, I know you say it's our hangout and all that lot, but yeah. It's a good place for all of us to hang out, have fun, banter, and whatever else, really.
Certainly is.
Marcus is saying, bro. So Marcus is like, yep, you really had to go there. Hey, at least I didn't say that. I didn't say anything of that at all. But you know.
No, James, be careful. You're just digging yourself in it again.
Yeah. And then Daniel saying, haha, love you. It was so nicely on a silver plate. Sorry. Oh.
See, guys, that's part of the fun we have.
Is this Daniel kissing up to his brother then? we now have evidence. We now have video evidence.
It's either that or the young kissing.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh,
And then
dear.
Colin saying, "I love meeting you all." Yeah, it's a great place where obviously we can get to know each other, and yeah, have good conversations and stuff like that. Very enjoyable. I mean, some nights it can be quiet where we're all sitting down and doing what we are doing, but some other nights it's just sort of like we're sitting here just talking and yeah, having a load of banter.
Yeah, and I think like when you're, say for instance, when you're in a situation like myself and Colin, you know, when you're, this is our link to the wide world.
Oh yes,
and
definitely.
When you're suddenly unable to be out in the work environment, it's nice to have the banter with friends.
Yeah.
Because you certainly do miss not being out, being able to work.
I mean, it's like what I said before. Is like if we didn't have the hangout, then I dread to think what I would be doing. I mean, I'd probably still be sort of playing Xbox till whatever time, and the same as this as well. I don't think I would have been doing this. It was thanks to Colin. He sort of right when you started your YouTube channel and things like that, and it was like, oh, okay, didn't think of that one. And now look at me, you know, it's thanks to Colin, and it's much appreciated that you know had so much help with this sort of thing.
Very much so.
You know, but yeah, it's
not only that; it's the friendships you form. You know, we're forming friendships with people from across the pond, Australia, wherever in the world, and you know, you wouldn't have that facility anywhere else.
Oh no, because say for example,
on that side of things, technology has come along a very long way.
Yeah. I mean, if you just had Facebook, people would sort of like, well, okay, do I know you? Why are you adding me? Or sort of thing, like, you know, and it's just literally message to message. That's all it is. You're not actually seeing people face to face.
That's it.
Colin saying it's my lifeline with the world as I'm housebound except hospital stuff. And he's saying only downside is James's wibbles. Oh, right, okay. He's trying to pick on me now. Look, I'm not. I don't have any wibbles. Honest.
Oh, that's the biggest joke out.
No, I think Colin's been enjoying it recently because he's like, oh, I like this rebel side. But no, it's all a good fun. All good fun at the end of the day.
That's what it's all about.
Yep.
Having fun.
Very much so. So yeah, but no, I think that is pretty much it. What I can do today. I've got some bits that need to be painted and things like that off stream. Obviously using the airbrush. I'll get the chassis done, get the inside of the cab painted up, ready for when we can do the clear film for the windows. And then yeah, I think that will be it for today.
Right, well, I'm going to
Colin saying you are wibbling now, lol. Life's too short to be miserable. Was you sensing a wibble there, Colin? Because I don't think I was wibbling there, mate. Nah, it's
Like
all
they
good.
always say, things can only get better.
Exactly.
And like they say, it's what you make of it.
Yep. That's like most of the time if we're in the hangout, if people come in and we ask each other how we are, and we just say 4 letters, an SSDD, and we were like, "Yep, okay, we understand."
Yep.
So,
But then we're
yeah,
all there to listen and help each other through good and bad days.
yes, very much so.
You know,
Mark is saying, "Cheers for a great stream." That's all right, mate.
been very nice for you to come in and support us today, Marcus. It's been really enjoyable to see you still about, buddy.
Yeah. Well, like I said, like we've said, every Saturday so far until this is done, we'll be doing the kit builds. We'll be doing this on the Saturdays, and then on the Tuesdays, I will be doing the Hogwarts Express. So we've already made a start on that. We've done 4 bags worth of stuff on that, and yeah, I think it's been a good change actually. Last Saturday was a bit nerve-wracking because hadn't known what to do, never been doing anything like this before, only on other streams.
Or just in the hangout. It's
Or in the hangout, yeah.
yeah, it was
But
nerve-wracking for you, James.
yeah.
Well, for both of us, really. It's
But I mean, it's the thing of sort of like obviously with this as well, with it being a kit build, we can also sort of use it as a what we've been doing for the during the week as well. So
oh yes, very
that's
much.
that's the advantage. Hence why I said that this week I'd basically been doing the toothless. So
And
yeah,
like I say, it's a great learning curve for myself.
yeah,
You know, you asking me to come in with you, and it's yeah, it's a good learning curve for myself. Getting to the time when build my confidence up for when I go live myself on my own channel.
yeah. Right. So I think we'll both come up to face cam then. I think if you're
Yeah,
ready, mate.
I
So
shall. I'm more, little bit more to finish on that, but that's not a problem at the moment.
yeah,
Um,
there we go.
just change my camera over.
There we go.
Oh, that's it.
Where are
That's
we?
scary
So,
now.
yeah. I'm saying always fun hanging out with you people. Yep. It's always good fun coming in the hangout.
Yeah,
One else.
certainly is.
Colin saying, "How are you, Marcus? Missed your presence yesterday." Ooh, okay. He's saying, "I thanks you too," and all in chat. That's all right. We've got Jeff saying, "Thank you for the live stream." No worries. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yep. I hope you've seen something slightly different to what us guys and normally do. There is different sides to modelling all the way through. So yeah, it's been very enjoyable again, James.
Oh yeah.
I
Mark
thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Yep. Marcus is saying, "Was asleep, Colin. Long and busy week, and will always be around, Kev." That's all right, mate. But yeah, long hours and obviously long way to drive to and from is quite a bit of a way, really, isn't it? So, and Colin saying, "Oh, bless you, don't burn yourself out, buddy." And so Kevin will be going live on his channel. Lol. See,
Yeah.
that subtle
Keep your
hint.
eyes open, people.
Yeah. Well, we did say about doing a video whilst you're doing your thingy, your rocket, haven't you? So
Yeah. Yeah,
sort
it's
of like or something like that. So
there will be say like a slideshow update to start the channel off, and then after that, you
yeah,
know, you guys have given me the confidence so far to come on and do what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
No,
Is your arm hurting by any chance, Kev?
yeah,
Because
it's been well and truly twisted off.
yeah, Colin's just nudged you.
Yeah, he's got nothing to grab hold of now. Except for grabbing me round the throat, you will do it.
Oh, he's not that bad. No, it's just all about timing and when you're ready to, though, isn't it? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping in about a month's time I'll be up and running on my own stream as well.
Oh yeah.
Cause a bit more havoc out there.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been quite an enjoyable stream today. I've got a few bits done. Made a start on the boiler. Made a start on the cab. Finished all the chassis today, so that's ready to be painted. But yeah. Oh, I did the 2 pistons as well, but I can't glue the pistons on because they've got to be painted black. So yeah. Colin saying next up is Marcus. Yeah, we've got to get Marcus on streaming now anyway. So if he can, think of it is if he can go on and stream with Daniel and Ross on the same channel, then I'm sure he can stream on his own channel as well. So yeah.
And also it's also having the time to do it, and it's a bit difficult for Marcus on that side of things at the moment.
Yeah, and obviously trying not to sort of coincide with everyone else's time slots as well. So
yeah. But
yeah.
No,
Carl saying, been pushing for that a while now. Make it happen, Kevin.
Yes, I will do, Carl. I will do.
And then Marcus saying, oh God, okay. See, you heard it here first. You heard it here. This is a promise. This is a promise from Marcus that he will be doing his live streaming on his channel. So yeah. But yes, anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, drop us a thumbs up, and obviously once the, like Kev said as well, once the stream is finished and you're available to put comments on, drop us a comment on there and let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know on ideas, on what else you want to see us do as well, because at the end of the day, we're not going to be carrying on doing the same build forever. So it could be doing something else. You never know.
Yeah, very much so.
But yeah, but yes, once again, don't forget tomorrow. Come and join us all over at Colin's channel for 6/7's workshop at 2 p.m. I think it is. For I think it's starting off with the gallery to show off a bit of everyone's work to start off with for about half hour, 45 minutes. I think it was that Colin said, and then we start the good old body build where we're doing the tank transporters. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice bit of fun.
Oh yes. So yeah, we've got that tomorrow. Always to look out for. Monday, have we got the e-models stream on Monday?
Yes, it will be an e-models this week, James.
Okay, so we've got the e-models at 9 p.m.
9 o'clock
on Monday with Colin, Ted, Fox, and Chris. And then
I don't know whether David's doing anything. Sprue and Goo. Sometimes he does something on a Monday.
I think he does his Twitch streaming on the Monday. I think, I'm not too sure. And then he does the build that he's doing on the Thursday.
On a Thursday, yeah.
I'm trying to get my days corrected here, but yeah. And then it's back over to ourselves again on Tuesday at the usual time at 1 p.m. So yeah, and obviously you'll be carrying on with the base. I think you said on Tuesday, and I'll be carrying on with the big Hogwarts Express.
Yeah, I think then the next stream then would be Philip Prime on Tuesday evening.
Yeah, now obviously that will come when we do.
And then back to a e-models build on Wednesday with Colin and Fox. That's
Where
Wednesday lunchtimes.
Yeah, where they're doing the Bane blades, and we get to see how much more tape Fox puts on his builds.
Oh,
You saw how serious I looked on that one.
yeah, very.
Only one person can use that amount of tape, and he goes by the
But anyway, from myself, just like
Yeah.
to say thank you all very much for coming in. It makes our job a lot easier.
Oh, yes.
And yeah, we're definitely enjoying ourselves. So
Very
yeah,
much.
please comment in the stream after it's been set up and leave us some info, so that we can say hopefully improve the channel in many other ways. So
Yeah.
all the best, people, from me.
Yeah.
So
And
that's my little goodbye done.
yeah. And once again, thank you for those who are watching. And yeah, remember to come in and watch us tomorrow for the group builds at 2 o'clock. So once again, thank you very much for watching. Don't catch you guys beforehand. We will see you on Tuesday at the usual time of 1 p.m. for the Hogwarts and the Rocket live build. So until then, stay safe, stay well, and look after yourselves. And catch most of you guys to hang out. Bye bye.
Bye bye, people.